VA Energy Honeycrisp Apple Berry. And this is a 11.5 fluid ounce, 341 milliliters. Nutrition facts 50% juice, 70 calories, 65 milligrams of sodium, 17 grams total carbohydrates, 15 grams total sugars. And then we've got our vitamins and minerals: potassium, vitamin C, niacin, B6, and B12. And we've got our ingredients: water, vegetable juice, which is a mix of sweet potatoes and purple carrots, and fruit juice, which is concentrated juices and water from apples and cranberry, natural flavoring, citric acid, malic acid. Those are going to provide some sourness, maybe some tartness. And then sometimes they're also used for keeping it shelf stable, but it depends. And then we've got our caffeine. Thing to take note of here is the sucrose. This is a low calorie or 0 calorie sugar alternative sweetener. So do your research on that and understand what you're drinking. And then the different vitamins. Here's some marketing information. 150 milligrams of caffeine. So it says non-GMO, no sugar added, gluten-free. There it is. This does not look to be carbonated. Yeah, just a natural color from, let's see. I don't think it says. Anyways, it's got fruit and vegetable juice, so that's probably where the color is coming from. Yeah. There we go. Let's do a smell test. Doesn't have a strong smell, but it smells like fruit, which is nice. Try this out. Again, this is the VA Energy Honeycrisp Apple Berry. Yeah, I do taste some apple going on. There is the malic acid, which is often used with apple drinks and such to help it taste like apple. There's a fair amount of tartness to it, which I think works well with this combination of flavor. I do notice the cranberry. I think it's, let's see. It has cranberry and apple for the juice. And then sweet potato and purple carrot and carrot. Yeah. It's kind of a thick. The liquid seems a little bit thick. Does that make sense? I feel like I noticed the carrot flavor slightly. I think it tastes pretty nice. Pretty much tastes like juice. No surprise. I feel like they really don't need the sucralose in here. I think it would be totally fine without that extra sweet flavor. But I personally prefer drinks that are not very sweet. So just a personal preference thing. But to me, it tastes to the degree of a fruit juice. Yeah. The apple is definitely noticeable. I think to a degree, the cranberry is noticeable. and then I get some of that carrot flavor. But I think it tastes nice. It's pretty pleasant. You get some caffeine in there. Yeah. So besides the sucralose, which I'm not especially thrilled about, I think it's a pretty nice drink. You get that pretty decent amount of caffeine, which isn't crazy. 150 milligrams is a reasonable amount for a drink like this. Yeah, not bad at all. I think it's pretty nice. And that's the VA Energy Honeycrisp Apple Berry.